It's another day. You know, Dre, the last time I was on this show.
We had no audio for the first part, so you can just tell the people.
Like right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we have audio. Somehow,
All
producer's struggling a little bit. But we have audio. We've got audio now. So I can tell the people that it's another day in Prop City. From the DNVR bar at the casino. And, man, I had a bit of a rough showing last time I was on the show. Although I added it back up. We've been doing so well.
I know.
Then I added it up in 6 and 6.
I know.
Which was like minus 0.85 units or something. Maybe a little more. Felt like a terrible day.
I mean, it was, but we really were tempting fate. I mean, I was yawning and talking about how easy and boring it is to do this.
Damn it, this was your fault.
It was. I re-listened to the whole show while entertaining a lot of things we got wrong. A lot of things we were bullish on and thought were guarantees. Rockies unders, Mikko Rantanen's
Rockies
over
unders
2.5.
were guarantees until the second half of the game, but the first two hit. So we went 2-1 on Rockies unders that day.
I await an update on Coors Field unders, by the way. How are those looking? Are we 7-7 yet?
No, we're 8-7.
Oh, boy, just hanging on. But I'm sure you're in profitability because you can always get the under and the plus money at Coors Field.
It's come down to, though,
Crazy.
I'm ready to let go of the full game unders and just do the early game unders.
Well, what's crazy is the unders not hitting in pitching matchups where all these pitchers have ERAs under 3. It's insane.
I know. So I'm going to continue to go to that well, especially as the Rockies continue to just be crap.
Yeah, I think you have to. I was on the losing end of a plus 1,000 underdog yesterday.
Wow.
Right? Yeah.
Hold on. Why were you betting on were you sprinkling it into a parlay?
Yeah. Yeah, and
You people deserve that shit.
Hey, please. By the way, I've realized I'm so much more invested in my parlay wins and losses than I am in my straight ups.
Yeah, because they're worth more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I come back to the well. But you've seen basically the memes out there of the Seattle Storm being bored on the bench because they just 40-pointed another WNBA team.
Yes.
Right, so I take them against the 4-7 Indiana Fever.
You're sick.
I took the points. They were minus 16.5.
You are a sick man.
Just to sprinkle, and yet the Fever wins straight up.
Good.
I know. I'm kicking myself. It's like the Nets. Anytime a professional team is in the plus 1,000s, I vow to take them from here on.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm so sick of missing out on the Magic and the Nets and the Fever. Enough already.
What you really should do is just take the spread.
But then I'm not getting those sweet plus 1,000. Taking Man City over Lyon, it's ridiculous.
If you look at the records and the biggest spreads of all time in each sport,
yeah,
every time the underdog covers.
Yeah, that's also true.
Remember when the Broncos were 28-point favorites against the Jaguars in the Peyton Manning era? That's when they got booed at home because they were only up by 3 at halftime. Winning at halftime, booed at home.
Turns out professional athletes are really good at their jobs.
Yes, they also get paid. All the players get paid.
That's right. So, important thing to keep in mind.
Okay, so Nuggets Jazz today.
Are you jazzed for this?
I'm jazzed.
Okay.
You and I are on totally different pages when it comes to this game.
You can't say anything negative
about
this guy.
No.
Jeez.
It's
true though. Ryan brings the good vibes.
If you bring me negative vibes, especially before noon, you're on my bad side.
I like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So positive vibes only Friday, and you already interrupted that vibe I had going.
It's true. I basically greeted you with bad Nuggets
You
vibes.
did.
Yeah.
You did. And so you can, just stay away while the rest of us make money today.
Oh no! I've been banned. Oh, no. Well,
Sassy Friday.
I vow to make plenty of stupid bets on the Nuggets regardless. So.
All right, so we know you don't like anything, so I'll just go.
Okay.
Jamal Murray over 19.5. Book it. Free money. Nikola Jokic over 23.5. Book it. Free money.
That one I'm with you, and you're getting kind of stupid odds for it.
Minus 110.
Yeah, like, come on.
Yep.
Pick them to go over 23.5. That's happening.
All right. Jordan Clarkson.
Ugh, boy.
I want to curse right now. I want to say this MFer.
Doesn't it sound like his middle name should be a 4-letter F word?
Yeah.
Or maybe with the ing at the end, he should be George effing Clarkson.
Yeah. He's not doing it today.
Are we going under 17.5?
Nope.
Oh, no. We're just trolling him, not putting money on it.
We are taking Jamal Murray to outscore Jordan Clarkson minus 134.
It's happening, folks. The matchup.
Yes, we're taking a matchup.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Jamal Murray to outscore Jordan Clarkson minus 134.
Let's go. Yes.
Oh, see this?
That's absurd.
I know.
Get out of here with that disrespect.
But last game, Clarkson blew him out, so that's why you're getting respectable value here. Because Jamal scored what? 17? 14?
Yeah, it wasn't pretty. Yeah, in the mid-teens.
The amount of times I have lost
Clarkson
props
went
because
off.
the game was a blowout is starting to annoy me.
In
Like Miko
basketball
over 2.5
specifically?
shots the other day. I was about to go 3-0
Dude.
on the Avs that day because the Avs were just wrecking.
It's a
And
massive
then Miko, because the Avs are literally eviscerating the Coyotes, the top line plays one shift, I believe, in the entire third period.
Here's the other thing. He also has 2 assists. And Miko is kind of playing cruddy up to that point. So if Miko, instead of being smart and making that final pass that turns into a goal, just shoots it like a dummy, we win that easily.
Too smart for his own good.
Smart. Thanks a lot, Moose.
And then here is my favorite pick of the day, because this has to hit eventually, Andre.
A fave of the day. I know already.
Nikola Jokic, triple-double.
Oh, yes.
It keeps going up, and
It's
that's
been
how they
raised.
get me to keep
It's been
coming
raised.
back.
It's been raised.
Plus 500.
We're for sure. We need it to hit today, and
We're for sure back.
We
We were back into profitability. And here's what's really fun about this, Dre. The good folks at DraftKings, they knew it was Good Vibes Friday. They just woke me up this morning with an email that said, you've received a 30% profit boost on whatever the hell you want.
Dang.
So I'm throwing it on that. That's going to take it from plus 500 to plus 650.
Shame they've taken the threes down for the Nuggets.
You can get Jeremy Grant.
You can get
Can
Jeremy
I
Grant.
interest you in Jeremy Grant?
All I need to know is there's a plus next to it, so give me that over. I mean, he has to shoot him.
Are you interested in Monte Morris to lead the game in scoring at plus 10,000?
That sounds insane to me.
What about Torrey Craig?
What scenario would it have to unfold for that?
You know what's crazy, though, is
What am I getting Torrey Craig at?
plus 10,000 as well. That's as high as they're willing to go.
What? Can I go under?
Okay, but what's crazy here? Joe Ingles is also plus 10,000, which I actually could see a scenario where that happens. I hope it doesn't, because that means the Nuggets lose.
Okay, you've taken us down this rabbit hole. So there are 6 possible plus 10,000 to lead the game to be the top point scorer today. The most likely,
It's
you
by
think
far Joe
Ingles
Ingles.
more than Jeremy Grant? Or Dad, Paul Millsap.
Paul Millsap might as well shouldn't play today, to be honest.
Whoa, shots fired.
Damn it, I just ruined Positive
man.
Vibes Friday.
You
But
sure did.
honestly,
I think Paul has one, like, 24-pointer in him.
I was reminded by
And I don't
this
think-
yesterday on, I want to say it was, I was listening to Vic and Moj and Brett Kane in the morning. And they reminded me, remember last year Paul started every game like 3 of 3 for 6 points? He just like, the Nuggets were like feeding him on the block to start every game against the Spurs. And he like calmed the nerves for everyone. Now he looks like the one who's nervous.
Yeah.
Start Jeremy Grant.
Bubble life is different, man.
Joe
Bubble life is
Ingles,
different.
what if he just goes, I don't want this to happen, but what if he just went like 7 of 7 for 3?
I mean, he is. Now, in fairness, our good defenders like Torrey Craig and Jeremy Grant, they're not being put on Joe Ingles.
Yeah.
Joe Ingles is getting, the Michael Porter Juniors. It's like, okay, put the weakest defender on him. Just remember to not sag off him on the three. So he's getting the looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
he's getting the Ingles at the basket.
He is great Ingles. Great.
How
looks.
about MPJ though? Plus 1,600. That's kind of fun.
That one is fun, and almost happened this last game, right?
Yes. So those are my picks for today.
Trip dub.
Today is the day that Jokic trip dub hits.
Totally.
Plus,
there are two paths.
650 for me.
Two paths. Mike Conley having a really good game and us not being able to guard anyone on the perimeter, or Yoke triple-double, him, Jamal, MPJ, with the rest of the role players playing solid defense, put the team on their back, and it's a close Nuggets win where the over hits either scenario. That's my favorite bet.
You ready for my stat of the day?
Oh, yeah.
The Utah Jazz have a better record without Mike Conley in the lineup this year than they did with him. Better winning percentage.
Wow, extraordinary.
Yep.
How big is that sample without him?
I wish I knew off the top of my head, but I know that they have
more than 3 games.
Yeah. They have a better winning percentage without Conley. So maybe Conley
is not the key.
I
mean, as we know, Moutier having the most minutes possible is the path to victory for any team.
He hasn't done anything that bad in this series.
He actually looked great. Yeah.
But what we do know is that the Nuggets have the best Conley in this series. Tim Connolly.
Right. Yes.
Okay, so that's what I got for you on the Nuggets.
Of course.
And then I'll probably just throw in the Nuggets to win as well.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. Anything else in the NBA intrigue you?
Oh, and by the way, if you want to get in on Jokic triple-double, but you don't want to, go in too deep, just place a bet, any other bet that you do like. Take your $10 free bet that you get. Oh, wait, but you can't do that live, I bet. Because you have to use your $10 free bet live. So you probably can't do triple-double.
$10 free bet on the NBA. No.
Yep, $10
that
free
wasn't
live
a bad
bet.
idea. But still,
it's always nice though to
put $10.
Get that baby in your pocket. The $10 live, you're just waiting. I mean, it worked for me one day. It didn't work for me last night. I embarrassingly put it on the Blazers when they were down like 18-8 early in the game. I was like, plus 300. I'll throw my little free live bet on this. It never even got a breath. Like it was.
No, I know.
I threw it out into the world. It went underwater and just suffocated there.
I am 2-2 betting on the Mavs and Blazers upsets.
So up.
Right? I'm up, and so again, like dogs are the way to go, man. Find your inner dog.
Dogs and unders, except in props. We've never given out an under, I don't think, on a prop. Oh, except for like Bryson DeChambeau. No, because that was an over technically.
We've never given out an under prop.
Well, actually, we have on golf. Like under 67.5, but that's actually the positive side. But then we also given out an over in that.
We've given unders in the UFC, but those are aggressive, like under 1.5 rounds or something.
Right. Okay. And then the Rockies are in action, right?
Yeah, they are.
The Rockies are playing this so poorly right now.
They're out of Coors Field.
Well,
Chuck made me money going over 1.5 hits. I never thought that was going to hit. I never thought it was going to hit. He started off so bad, whiffing with like runners in scoring position and striking out, which then Nolan did the same exact thing the next at-bat, which made me think Colorado rakes at air, which I know I shouldn't be saying on this Good Vibes Friday. But amazingly, he got 2 hits. We got 5 attempts, and he got 2 hits despite a terrible start. So I'm very proud of Chuck for doing that for me. It's a nice pitching matchup, Ryan. I know.
Here's the thing, Andre.
Wait.
Hold on.
You always take unders. What were we just talking about?
Hold on. Here's the thing. If I start talking about this Rockies game, Good Vibes Friday is out the window.
No.
There's no good vibes that I can bring to the table when it comes to this. All I can tell you is that the Rockies are probably going to get no hit, and that under looks pretty juicy. Walker Buehler owns the Rockies.
All I know is the Rockies are plus 200.
220. And I have absolutely no interest in it. I hope it works out for you.
John Gray in LA, he's getting more than 4.5 strikeouts. So you get that up plus 100. I'm feeling good about this Rockies matchup, actually. I think it's happening. I'm taking the under 4.5 runs in the first 5 innings. That's darn it all, that's happening, Ryan. That's happening.
You're taking the under, what is it?
In the first 5, under 4.5.
Yeah,
Gray and Buehler on the mound? Come on.
I'm hitting all the unders.
Come on.
I'm hitting all the unders.
Well.
So I think you could also probably find some good value in taking any 3 Dodgers to hit a home run.
Right, just a combination of like Justin Turner.
You're going to take Cody Bellinger, Mookie Betts, and then throw a dart with one, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner's a nice one.
God, I hate playing the Dodgers so much.
Terrible.
Look at their lineup, dude. You don't have any outs in that lineup.
I know. And their pitching's been lights out.
This
is like Jake McGee's been a monster for them.
No.
Yes.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
This is a big turning point for the Rockies. They got to at least get one here.
It's a rubber meets the road type of series.
Are they 13-12 now?
Yeah, I mean, dude, they had no business getting swept by the Astros. They were in.
They technically got almost double swept by the Astros.
Yeah.
It's 2-game sets.
It's not good, man. It's not good.
Where are they at? 13-12?
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
So they have to win a game in the series to stay at 500, or else they're going to be under 500.
Yepers.
I'm scared, Andre. I'm very scared. But at least these unders are still here for us. Total hits. What do we got for Nolan? Over 0.5, but it's minus 205. I was just going to say Nolan usually plays well in Los Angeles.
You're taking him to Jack?
Nope. I wonder what you could get on the old, though, just for funsies. Let's see what it looks like. Home run and team to win. Nolan Arenado plus 975.
It's not bad. It's not bad. But you really are kind of throwing money away.
Dude, I mean, Buehler destroys the Rockies. Oh, what's his strikeout props?
5.5, I believe.
No. 6.5.
Oh, 6.5. Okay.
Still. I'm saying, you couldn't, if you set it at 9.5, I would still be bullish.
I like this. I like you taking some against the Rockies props. I think this is how we get the juice going the right way.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm interested to see what happens there, because I don't think there's anything on this green earth that could change the Rockies' fortunes tonight.
Breaking news: Rockies have just moved from plus 220 to plus 215.
Wow.
This Good Vibes Friday has already flipped things around. So get in on the Rockies now while you can.
Certainly don't do that.
The math magician has given you the data. These are proven to be healthy bets.
I don't think so. Okay, quick shout out to DraftKings Sportsbook. Head over to DraftKings Sportsbook. Download that top-rated DraftKings Sportsbook app. Get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000 when you use the code DNVR. There's a little place for you to enter a little code. You enter the code. You'll get in on all these props. You can start yelling Andre's new favorite phrase, anything is proppable.
I mean, beautiful.
It's so good.
It should be our new motto, frankly.
Especially at DraftKings Sportsbook, anything is proppable.
Anything is proppable. It's amazing.
And, we literally have a direct line to them to make things proppable that might not have previously been proppable.
Yep. Yeah, I bet on the playoffs of the second division Italian soccer league yesterday. And I know for a fact that can't be done with other sports books. So truly, anything is proppable, but it's both anything is possible and anything is proppable. It works in two ways at DraftKings Sportsbook.
Also, you are a sick individual.
That's playoffs, B. Come on.
Anyways, use that code DNVR. Make sure to get in on all the fun. We're having a lot of fun, if you can't tell.
Oh, yeah.
And You must be 21 or older. Colorado only. Bonus comprised of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match, each up to $500. Deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough, and restrictions do apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700. Okay, Dre. You mentioned that you are 2-2 betting the underdogs in these NBA series, the big dogs.
Oh yeah, the big dogs. Yep.
Clippers, Mavericks, Lakers, Blazers.
Yep.
In the West. And then what would you be if you also included Brooklyn? Did they win one?
No, it was the Magic who beat the Bucks.
Yeah.
Brooklyn came really close that last game, but it ended up falling apart at the end.
Parlays are a gateway drug, Dre. I've gotten into the sprinkle parlay, just like, and eventually it's gonna spiral. So like yesterday, I'm just like
a bit of a trigger on me lately. Yeah.
Yesterday I was just like, why wouldn't I just put a little $5 parlay on the Magic and Blazers,
Right.
But
then when one of those happens, you're gonna be kicking yourself when the other long shot inevitably falls apart.
No, because you just get the buyout.
Hopefully.
Oh, we didn't even talk about my amazing buyout the other night.
Oh, lay it on me.
Well, you know about it. I had a parlay of the Mavericks. Right? Did the Mavericks win that game? Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
The Mavericks, the Canucks, I believe, and the Texas Rangers.
And it went to extra innings. Yep.
So it's
I had the same exact parlay. We were not aware that we were in on the same exact parlay.
We both created the same parlay.
Yeah.
Mavs win. So real quick, there's a time where all three of these are looking terrible.
Yes.
Like I'm like ready to just pack it in and go home.
Of course.
But the Mavericks pull out the win. I think that was the first thing to happen.
Yeah, that's right.
The Canucks then take a 4-3 lead right at the end of the second period.
Down 3-1, storm back in 5 minutes, score 3 goals.
By the way,
4-3.
When they were down 3-1, they were plus 1,700 on the win in regulation line.
So why do you tell me this?
I don't know, but I tapped it. It was in my bet slip, and then I scared out.
It's like the Indiana fever, It's just like...
Yeah, so anyways, they take a lead 4-3 go at the end of the second period. So that one is dormant.
Yeah.
The Mavs are in the bag.
Yep.
And the Rangers, in the 9th inning, hit a game-tying home run.
Yep.
Joey Gallo.
Yep.
And at this point, I'm full on refresh the buyout every 5 seconds. But since they weren't winning, it didn't get to a good spot. Then it goes to extras. We get out of the 9th, which was a terrible experience. Just praying they would get out of that.
Yeah.
And with 2 outs
the 10th as well.
In the 10th, they had bases loaded, no outs.
I know.
They strike out 2 times.
I know.
And at this point, I'm like, oh God, it's not going to happen. But then they get the hit
in the most unlikely, a little bloop single.
Yeah, bloop. Only 1 run scores. They take the 1-run lead. At this point, I look down and my buyout's like, because this was going to be almost a 20-1 parlay.
Yeah, right.
And it's at 10-1. And I look down at who is coming.
It's an amazing buyout.
Yeah. I look down at who is coming up for the Padres, and it's the meat of the lineup, including Fernando Tatis Jr. And I was just like, get me the hell out of here. So I took, because all I could see was Fernando Tatis hitting a 2-run walk-off home run. I was so convinced that was going to happen.
Especially since now we kind of know, with the new rules, 1 run in the 10th isn't enough, dude.
No.
1 run isn't enough.
It might as well just still be tied.
It's like kicking a field goal in college overtime.
Yes.
It's like, dude, we're screwed.
Yes. It feels like your best case scenario is it goes to the 11th.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was like, I got to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
And I felt so good about that. No matter what happened, I was like, so much weight had been lifted off my shoulders.
That's an amazing buyout.
They walked Tatis. Then I start regretting everything. I'm like, oh, if I knew they were going to walk Tatis, I probably wouldn't have taken this. Next batter, Machado, walk-off grand slam. You know the Padres have hit a grand slam in 3 consecutive games?
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, and that series against the Rangers. It was nice knowing those teams, and why I got in on the Rangers early was Lance Lynn on the mound,
Yep, and he Threw a gem.
No, yeah, he sure did. But this close.
So anyways, back to, that was a long path. We're going to go all the way back to the beginning of the path in which I said the underdogs 2-2, which means 4 unit up, probably about 4.5 units minus 2. So you're up 2.5 units on this series. Will you continue to go to the well?
Yeah, I have to.
It's only plus 180 tonight. The book is reacting a little bit.
I have to.
You do have to if you... Oh, no, I thought it moved to 190 for a second.
Breaking news.
You do have to keep going if you want to.
Yeah.
Well, you could just quit while you're ahead, I guess. But we know you would never do that.
Come on. Yeah, not my style.
One day we should talk about casino strategies. Because I'm not a big quit while you're ahead guy when it comes to sports betting, but I'm the biggest quit while you're ahead guy in the casino.
That's what you're playing to.
Right. And it's also like a one-day experience.
Yeah.
Sports betting is for life.
For life. We are on this journey together for a long time, my
Once
friend.
you've felt the enhanced experience of sports with betting, you will never go back.
It's true.
And again, I always say, you're just paying to make the game more entertaining.
Oh,
And
yeah.
sometimes it happens the other way around. If I told you could spend $5 to make the Clippers-Mavericks game 40 times more entertaining than it would be before, you would spend that $5 every time.
Every time.
And we do.
We sure do. Yeah.
All right, that's going to wrap it up for us today on DNVR Bets Daily. Thanks, everyone who tuned in with us. Catch me on Broncos Live talking training camp in a few minutes.
Yeah, or TDSP
and of course,
coming up.
TDSP. We've got a full day of
Sure
good
do.
stuff. And unfortunately, I would tell you to come down to the DNVR bar to watch the Nuggets game today.
Sold out.
Sold out. Next time,
Yep.
come down to the casino, hang out with us. All right, see you guys.